Welcome to the Libra Lounge with Keisha podcast. I'm your host, Keisha. I've got producer James in the studio.
Hello.
You know what? I have to say that whenever I post a picture of the two of us on Instagram, it gets a lot of likes. And I'm wondering, does it have something to do with the beard or is it still all the bangs?
I think it's the Keisha.
I think it's you because I don't post a lot about you on my social media.
I think people just like seeing us together.
Yeah, I think they listen to the show and they hear us together, but then they actually get... Some people still don't even know what you look like.
Well, and also I think people like seeing me smile because
Well,
of how
then
rough
they
you are to
missed
me on the
out.
show.
Well, then don't look at a picture of him because he will not be smiling. It is like when we... You know what? Let's get into this a little bit.
Oh, boy.
This is part of the problem, is that when we do take pictures, he looks like the most unhappiest man on planet Earth, which if you listen to the show and how I talk about him, he very well may be. But I do believe in faking the funk a little bit. Like, who doesn't smile for a picture? Like, that's weird.
I mean, most black guys don't.
Well, it's not easy being a black guy right now. I wouldn't smile either if I were a black guy. I'd be like, I'm scared.
I hate my smile is the problem. I never learned how to smile properly. I think people have to teach people how to smile.
No, that is a natural. Do you think when a baby smiles for the first time, it's because they've been going through Instagram looking at pictures on how to smile? No, it's like natural. Like it just comes to you.
Okay, well, some of us need help because you've seen my smile and it's not a good one.
All I'm saying is, no, you have a nice smile. Your eyes go dead. They go dark. It's just real. I look like I'm being held hostage, perhaps. I don't. It's a very serial killer, and it's just that's why I don't take a lot of pictures with you.
Is it kind of like how they describe? Remember the show Grimm?
Yes.
How the Vesson would describe what it was like to look at the Grimm.
Yes.
It's
that
just
is how you
empty,
look.
scary.
Just empty, scared. What do I do? I'm going to die. They're going to kill me. Yes, that's exactly how you look. Now, my dad did Y'all, one day I'm going to have that man on the show because he is one of the funniest people ever. And he's just naturally funny. And I can say that my personality is split right down the middle of both of my parents. It just is. So he'll always say something, oh, I haven't seen you post one of your scandalous pictures. Are you sick today? And I'm like, oh my God, they're not scandalous. I'm like fully clothed. Oh, but that look was pure sex appeal. Where's your husband at? I'm like, my husband's taking the picture. He's like, oh God, I need to talk to my son-in-law. He's inviting the devil into his house and doesn't even know it. So
the devil's already here.
She lives here. She reigns, okay? So James and I were going to a gala, all right? My friend is what is she, the...
Director or the CEO?
No, she's
or
CEO, yeah.
Head of something?
Yeah. So they have this huge gala every year, right? So I got this dress. I posted the picture, and it's like a leopard print dress that's like grayish, black, and then this color that's in between gray and black, but it's not gray or black. But it wasn't white. It wasn't white. So I had the dress for about 2.5 weeks. 2.5 weeks, okay? So the day of the event, Jace goes, well, I'm going to go find me a nice shirt to wear tonight to go with what you're wearing. Okay, bet. I just told you the colors that were in the dress. So when I took the picture, my dad said, well, where's James? I said, well, when James came back and got dressed, he saw what I was wearing, and this is the shirt that he chose to wear. It was flannel, and the colors were white, baby blue, and yellow. And my dad just starts dying laughing. I said, did not match what I had on, not even a little bit, unless you're fucking colorblind. And he isn't. So he didn't get to take a picture with me. Just plain and simple. You didn't even try.
I tried. I bought a new shirt and everything.
Great. You were clean, which he isn't always. So, I mean, I guess that's a step up.
It is.
Okay, so I've been telling you guys about my daughter, Skylar. And if you've been listening to the show, you may have heard this story before. But this is just a prime example because you guys are like, what else does she do? Well, she's pretty, so she does that. She's smart, but she also does stupid. So here's an example of, this great, brilliant mind that just will do something so out of this world that you almost think she's faking. And she's so cute, and she's got these big doe eyes and long eyelashes. You're just like, is she punking us right now, or is she being like so fucking for real? And it's always she's being so fucking for real. So this happened, I want to say last year. It was St. Patrick's Day. All right. St. Patrick's Day, James and I got with our best friend Theo, and we acted a fool all day long. I've been disappointed in myself a lot in life. This was one of the days because we ate so much food and we drank so much alcohol that it was just thinking about it right now, like I vomit a little bit, because it was when God said that what is it, thou should not indulge in gluttony. He was talking about us that day. It was horrible. It was so bad that by, let me see, restaurant 1, 2, 3, 4, I had to go to the restroom and I had to vomit. I was so full. My stomach has soured because I didn't take like Tums or anything like that. So I was in bad shape. Now back to the subject. So Skylar had been sick. So I told her, you know what, go to the doctor, get on your meds or whatever. So I called to check on her, and I'm like, hey, did you get your prescription filled? She was like, well, I tried to. I went to Walgreens, and she's like, well, the doctor gave me this coupon thing. And I'm like, okay, which that does happen. Sometimes the doctor will give you, like for certain things, especially if it's a new drug, they'll say, you can use this. It's happened to me, and I'm always at the doctor.
I've got samples. I've never gotten a coupon.
I've both. They're like, okay, use this. This is a new drug, so this takes such and such off. So when she said that, I was like, okay. In my good working mind, I'm thinking she went, they were trying to fill the prescription, and she gave them the coupon, so they were like, I don't know, but my mind didn't immediately go to stupidity. It just didn't, right? So we carry on with the festivities of St. Patrick's Day, okay? I call her again. I said, hey, were you able to get your prescription filled? She's like, no, they wouldn't take this coupon thing, and they said that they needed something from the doctor. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, send me a picture of this. Send me a picture of whatever it is that you have. I swear before God, it was a written prescription. She'd never in her life seen a written prescription before. She'd never been given the piece of paper where you have to drop. She goes, what do you mean it's a written prescription? Like, she's just used to, which they do. They just send it directly to the pharmacy. But it does say prescription on the top, okay? And like the doctor, she goes, and I don't even understand what the doctor wrote. Well, it's not really for you to know. It's for the fucking pharmacists. They can read it. So at this point, I say, you know what, guys? I need a break. Like, my stomach needs a break. My mind is just, I've been bamboozled because my child has graduated from college, and I thought maybe she could make it out in the world. But this has just got her all caught up. Let me go home. Let me look at this with my own eyes in person. Just at this point, you know how something is so stupid you question yourself?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you think your entire reality is messed up.
I thought for surely my eyes are failing me. Old age has set in. So I get here and I look and I say, Skylar, this is the prescription. She's like, well, what do you mean? I said, this is what you're supposed to have left at the pharmacy, and they'll fill it. She goes, I've never seen that before.
She's like, fill it? What does that mean?
I'm like, you know what? Let me take over here. Let me get up. I'm only half tipsy now, and drop this off. I get the prescription in like 7 minutes and get back, drop it off to her, and tell her, here you go. This is adulting, okay? Dropping off a prescription and getting your prescription filled. In the olden days, with the Oregon Trail and all, this is how we did it. We didn't have it done electronically for us. We actually had to go to the pharmacy, drop it off. We didn't even get a text message letting us know it was ready. You just had to kind of...
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, you just went back at some point.
And sometimes
when you thought it was long
enough.
enough.
Or you had to sit your ass in a chair, and kind of stare them down, hoping that they will bump you up and go ahead and fill your prescription. So that is another strong, independent Black woman that she always tells us that she is. Scholar moment. All right. If you are a friend of the Libra Lounge with Keisha, which I hope that you are, it is time for the gab.
We know she has a really big mouth, which sounds kind of dirty, and that's probably true too. Let's gossip. The Gab with Keisha.
All right, so we did it. We went to the Bruno Mars concert. Scholar and I, two strong, independent Black women. We went by ourselves. We had a great time. This was 2 weeks ago, and I'm still floating on a high because I have said it once, I'll say it a million times. He puts on the best show. Like, I saw him 10 years ago, and then I was like, this is one of the best shows I've ever seen. And look, there wasn't all these flashing lights and, acrobatics and shit that Pink does coming from the sky, doing a circus act and turning cartwheels or all the shit that Beyonce does. It's none of that, okay? Now, he did step it up a little bit, because he got a little bit more coins and, he may or may not have kicked that alleged coke habit of his, and he finally paid off that Las Vegas casino. So I think he's living pretty good. It was a great concert. Now, here's where the story gets shaky. We told James that we were strong, Black, and independent enough that we could either drive ourselves to the concert, park, go inside the concert, have a grand time, manage to find our car again, and drive home. Or we can Uber. James, being the sweet man that he is, he knew that we could do neither or. Not on our own, all right? He's like, no. I'm going to drop you girls off right in front of the building, okay? And I'll pick y'all back up. Bet. We got this, okay? So we're walking. We're figuring it out. I'm like, Mama's got this. I got this, okay? So we get inside the place, and I'm following the little arrows where it tells you your section is, right? So we stop, we get some spiked lemonade, Scholar gets a funnel cake. That was like $130 fucking dollars right there. So we're walking, and I'm like, yeah, something just doesn't feel quite right. I'm like, we've been walking a long ass time. So then I finally we have been going in the wrong direction for 15 minutes, the wrong direction. I'm like, please don't tell your dad, okay? So we finally find our seats. Of course, we have to sit behind the person who stands up throughout the whole concert, all right? Well, when we got there, I was like, James said good. He got us seats 1 and 2. We are right on the edge because there's nothing I hate more than being the person that's got to try to scoot, suck in, and get past people that are sitting there. Well, what I didn't think about was the fact that other people were going to have to do that to us, okay? So we had to stand up about 7 fucking times to let people get through, right? So this one guy's like, this girl's like, well, what numbers are y'all? And I'm like, bitch, we're either 1 and 2 or we're 99 and 100. We are literally on the edge, okay? We're on the edge. So, yeah, what? You're in between us no matter what. So just get your ass to trucking and get to your fucking seat. Don't drop your hot dog and your nachos in my lap as you pass by, okay? So we had a great time until the end, all right? So I'm the type of person that if we've got 4 to 3 more songs left, I'm leaving. I will listen to you, lullaby me as I'm walking out, all right? So Scholar's like, well, I really want to hear Versace on the Floor. I'm like, okay, cool. I said, we'll listen to Versace on the Floor, and then we'll leave. She's like, okay, great. So they start playing Versace on the floor. So at that point, I'm texting James. And I'm like, hey, we're listening to our last song. So he could kind of like make his way over to where he dropped us off at. And so Skylar's like, okay, we can go. And I'm like, oh, okay. What they're playing? She goes, well, I expected him to be singing Versace on the floor. And I'm like, what? Because I'm not paying attention. I'm like, oh, this is a saxophone solo. I'm like, okay. I'm like, let's go. So we're leaving. And when we get to the spot where James has dropped us off at, like there's no crowds. It's only us and a few other smart people who do this, okay? So I'm like, everything's going smooth. But this is why I am the way that I am. I never take too much joy in any situation because I know how quickly the devil works and things can go to shit. And here is where it goes to shit. So we're right where he drops us off at. And I'm looking and I'm like, there's no cars on the road. And so I'm like, they've got this whole fucking street. Now, if you're from Houston, you know Kirby, they've got it closed off. So at first I'm like, are we on the wrong side of the building? Because maybe, but I'm like, no, this is where he dropped us off at. So I'm on the phone with him and he's like, I'm coming. And he's like, I'm on my way. Stand out there. And I'm like, we cannot, where are you coming from? An aircraft? Like, where are you coming from? This road is just completely cut off.
And the thing about NRG Stadium, which is where this is, number one, giant fucking stadium.
Yeah.
Number two, the neighborhood they put the stadium in
not great.
Is not a great neighborhood. So as soon as you get off like the main Kirby, like the main entrance road, it is
Crackhead
bullshit.
Central.
Yeah,
yes,
it's bullshit.
Crackheads, prostitution, needles on the ground, whatever. Okay, Skid Row is what it is. Okay, you know what? I won't do it that bad. It's about 3 steps above Skid Row.
But it's like. There's one big road, big street, and then everything else is like small streets, side streets. It's a lot of just, it's
shit.
It's not logistically proper.
No. So he's like, well, I'm coming down this road. And look, I will admit it. I am navigationally
impaired
greatly. Okay. So he's like, I'm on this street. But I'm like, we're on this street. You can't be on this street because it's closed. And he's telling me the name of the street, which is like Merlaw or something like that. Mm-hmm. I'm in my head not thinking that this is a cross street that he's on. Okay. Right. So he's like, well, just do my location. So I'm like, doing the location. I'm about to pop and go the fuck off. I'm so pissed off. I'm mad. All of a sudden, my child, God, look, thank you, God. She's a good one. She gets my phone. She goes, hey, I've got it. And I'm like, okay, she saw I was about to have a mental meltdown. I was going to be on Channel 13 News. Woman strokes out in front of NRG after seeing Bruno Mars. Possibly went backstage with him and did a couple of lines of coke. We're not sure. So she's like, I got it. So she takes us in the direction that everyone else is walking in, which should have been clue number 1 to me. Follow the crowd. You know what I mean? You see a flock of birds flying away. You go in that direction because something dangerous is on the other side. Okay. So we start doing that. Long story short, she gets us to right where he is. Okay. So yeah, that's.
Yeah, and I can tell you from my perspective, when I hear Keisha's voice getting into
scared.
that, I was like, okay, what barrier do I need to break down?
Yeah.
What fucking cop do I need to run over? Like,
yeah.
what, like, I was in the panic mode too.
Yes, and because he heard my voice, it was my anxiety gets high, and then sometimes it just goes to anger, and I'm really not angry, I'm nervous.
Yeah, that's your defense mechanism is
anger.
To overcompensate with anger.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So, all right, that was our experience. 10 out of 10 concert. Loved sharing it with my daughter. He sang one of my all-time favorite songs, I Want to Be Your Man by Roger and Zapp. Did not know. I saw it on the set list, right? Because I am at the age now that
You read set lists.
I read the set list.
You old fucking person.
I took a screenshot of it and was following it along during the concert.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I was like, we're right here.
You treated that set list like it was a
play.
like a program at a funeral.
I did.
Like, okay, oh my God, we're at this point.
That is exactly what I did.
We got 2 more invocations. And
yes, and it didn't seem like old lady like until right now when I said, I was like, that was some old lady shit right there for sure. And when I tell you he performed 28 songs, he performed 28 songs. Leon Thomas was the opening act. He was great. They had a Silk Sonic part in there, which was great too. If he comes to your city, it is worth the money to go and see him. Now, here's two people I'm tired of talking about. Y'all probably are tired of hearing me talk about them, but they keep staying in the fucking news. Kim Zolciak's not having a good 2 weeks, okay? Because week 1, Big Papa died, okay? We all know Big Papa from the... Big Papa is the... Without Big Papa, we would not know Kim Zolciak.
True.
He bought her way into, this married man bought her way into high society in Atlanta and got her on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Without him, we wouldn't have Wig. Wig would not exist. So he died. I don't know what he died of. I don't know if she's going to be at the funeral. I'm like, is she going to wear a black wig because she's mourning? Is she going to be allowed? Is his wife, because he's still married? Is she going to say, if this woman comes up here to, call the police? Or I don't know how it's going to go down. I don't know if he left her money in the will. Maybe he left her a collection of wigs in his will. I don't know. But as soon as I know, I will let you guys know. So week 2 rolls around. Here we go again, Kim and Kroy. She loses temporary primary custody of her kids. What the fuck is going on? I swear to you, these kids are going to be in a nursing home themselves, and they're going to be like, oh shit, we just got paperwork. We got to testify. Mom and dad are still fighting over custody of us. Like, can the kids not go live by themselves at this point? Just let the kids, let them go off, all the K-babies, all the KKKKKs. Let them get their own little townhouse. Let them live it up, because the parents are just, where are they even getting the money from at this point to, pay the attorneys? I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm not going to disagree with Kroy, because Kim does seem to be, she's always been more about, it's about Kim, her next gig, her next boyfriend, her next, but that is what he's using against her in court right now. He's like, she has no interest in being consistent with the kids. And I'm like, did you not watch all the seasons before you came on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Kroy? Did you not see how this woman was? Like, come on now.
Well, this is how you know they really aren't paying for a lot of stuff legally, because they won't just go to trial. Like all of this tit for tat.
They're supposed to have some kind of a date coming up.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Well, that could have been a hearing. Mm-hmm. So here's the problem: is that when you get into this tit for tat, it literally is. Let me pay you $500. We can go to the hearing, get a judgment this way.
Right.
I pay you $500. We get a different hearing and a different judge. Like if they just went to trial, and had it all done, it'd be fucking done. But no, they're just doing tit for tat. Normal family court stuff, which isn't expensive if you just keep doing it bits and pieces for however long it's going to go on for.
This has been going on, it feels like 35 years.
Yeah.
Like,
they won't do mediation.
I guess not. Like, this has been going on, like, I don't know how old Kim's first wig is, but this is how long it feels like. It is the age of Kim's first wig. That is how long this has been going on. It's just, they hate each other. And it seems like the only way they can fight each other is by, well, I'm going to take the kids. No, exactly. I'm going to take the kids. The kids want to be with me more. The kids want to be. It's just, it's crazy.
They're a pawn on a bargaining chip.
Basically. And I'm like, at this point, I don't even want to hear your name. And
it's funny because, I had to take a parenting class when I got divorced. And that was like
the first.
Yeah, I did. But that was like the first thing they told you. Like in the first 5 minutes, they said, look, lesson number 1, your kids are not power. Your kids are not bargaining chips.
Well, that seems to be...
They missed that class.
They need to... Well, she just had to take a parenting class. Maybe they did cover that part of it. I don't know. But here's the thing is that it's always Kroy is the one who's taking her back to court or saying he wants this. So basically losing temporary primary custody, she can still see the kids, if I'm understanding correctly, but she can't make any medical decisions, decisions about their school. I'm guessing after school events. She cannot make any of those kind of decisions. They're all on him. Whereas I'm assuming she wants to have 50-50 of that. Well,
and the fact that she's losing these things means that I think Kroy really does care and really does want the best for her kids. And
he's the most stable one.
And he just realizes they're not good with her.
God bless, God bless. All right, so we haven't done a movie review in a while.
Oh, yeah.
Because our asses have not been going to the movies as often as we used to.
True.
But we did go see Project Hail Mary, and I'm not going to lie. I was like, man, this does not sound good. Because at first I thought it was going to be like a Catholic kind of film, which I'm like, I don't need the traumatization from that. I lived this, okay? I lived the Catholic school nightmare. Whatever. I didn't watch Passion of the Christ. I don't watch Moses every Easter and the Ten Commandments movie. I don't do any of that stuff. The Exorcist is, you could get me with The Exorcist, but anything else is just like, oh shit, here we go again. But this wasn't about religion at all, okay? It is a really, really, really surprisingly good movie, okay? But here's my thing. I'm not going to even sit here and lie to y'all. Whenever it's a lot of white people, and I'm whispering, so it doesn't sound racist, because I mean it from the gut. Whenever I only hear good things from white people about a movie, I'm like, this is not what I want to see. I like a nice blending of people, you know what I mean? It could be like a lot of salt, but I need some pepper sprinkled in it for me to really take the review seriously. Unfortunately, I think I may have been the only black person who saw this movie, but I will be the black person representative in this case because the movie was so good. Now, I gotta say, Ryan Gosling was excellent in this movie. I'm gonna try my best not to do spoilers. However, Ryan Gosling plays Ryan Gosling in every single movie that he is in. Like he just
like a young Tommy Lee Jones.
He I don't know what you call that because well, he'll be a something like that. He was great, but he was still Ryan Gosling. Okay, so this was a book. It was a really good book. Mm-hmm. I don't have the brain capacity, I think, to sit down and read a book like this. If you don't have wands and fighting warlocks and traveling to Middle Earth or having like a high school romance with a vampire, I'm not going to read it. I'm not. Like, but Leanne Moriarty, I think that's how you say her name. Now, I will read one of her books, but that's pretty much as adult as I get. So basically, this movie is about that the sun is killing planet Earth. So, is that long already?
Yeah. So in a nutshell, there's a parasite.
That's right.
A parasite that is resilient enough to eat stars.
Okay.
And it basically has infected our sun.
Okay.
And then now it's a human, one of those human overcome kind of things to figure out how in the world do we save ourselves from certain absolute death. Yes.
And Ryan Gosling was not supposed to be the hero of this, but he has no choice but to be the hero of it, okay? He meets an alien. That's as far as I'm going to go with the story because then I'll ruin it. But I will say this. I was real pissed the fuck off, okay? When the alien that we have been waiting to see was a fucking rock.
But he was awesome.
He was awesome, but he was a rock. I mean, he didn't glow. He didn't have a third eye. He didn't have a fourth eye. He had the right amount of limbs. Like, to me, an alien better have like 15 arms and 13 legs. So, glow in the dark or something. Like, but he was great.
So Neil deGrasse Tyson had a really good kind of take on that. Mm-hmm. He said, look, we're so used to aliens having some humanoid aspect.
We do.
Like arms and legs and a face and all those kind of things. And he said, in reality, why would we assume something that evolved in radically different environment than ours would look anything like us? So he said this is his favorite depiction of an alien that he's ever seen because it is nothing like what we get conditioned to think an alien would kind of look like.
I think whoever wrote this book was high as fuck and said, I'm going to create an alien, but he was so fucking high. And if you've ever been really fucking high, your mind can do brilliant things or really stupid things. This was a really stupid thing. He just said, you know what would be a great fucking alien? Guys, listen. Everyone, wait. You guys are not going to believe this shit, okay? I have created the superior alien. Well, hold on.
Forget the Predator. Forget
all
Xenomorphs.
None of that. Nothing. You guys are not going to fucking brilliance, guys. I tell you, pure brilliance on my part. Wait until I tell you what it is. Go get your mom on the phone. Your mom's got to hear this too. Can someone FaceTime it so my mom can hear this and see when I introduce you? Here's the introduction, guys. I even fucking drew it, okay? Can someone please bring out the white chalkboard? Please, so I can show you guys what this is. You're not going to you've never seen anything like this before in your life, okay, guys? What is it? Bring it out. And it's a fucking rock. It's a rock.
But it's a great rock.
It's a great rock. His name is even Rocky. Like, yeah, okay. All right. When we get back from this break, we're going to talk about body imposter, Angel Massey, Cameron Diaz, and something really totally gross. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the show. I wanted to let you guys know Hello Skincare has an offer for you. For only $99, you get a 6-month supply of Hello Lash, which is one of my favorite products. I use it on my lashes. As you guys know, I do wear eyelash extensions, but they are eyelash extension safe, and you can wear your extensions while you're lengthening and strengthening your own eyelashes, okay? I even put them on my eyebrows. My eyebrows are microbladed, but at some point, you know, it's gonna be out of style and I need some hair up there. So my eyebrows are growing, my lashes are growing. You're not gonna get a deal this good like ever, okay? If you go to helloskincare.com, you type in code Libra Lounge 6 for $99, and that is the number 6 and the number 99. And when you check out, and for $99, you get a 6-month supply. The offer ends May 10th. If you're hearing this today, Monday, it is the last day that you can put your order in and get it before Mother's Day. All right. Now, you guys know I've been going on a pretty significant weight loss journey. All right. We talked about depression the last time we recorded, but this time we're going to talk about just general anxiety, all right? Now, I have what is called the body imposter syndrome, all right? I don't have body dysmorphia. Is that what it's called?
Right.
I don't have that, but I feel like I am a stranger on the outside, okay? Because on the inside, I still feel like I'm 350 pounds, all right? Now, clearly I can see that I don't weigh that much, but when I go in certain areas, I feel like I'm an imposter, all right? So you guys laugh at me because I do a lot of online shopping. And the reason why I do that is because I feel like it's my safe place. I just do. Like Old Navy's a safe place, you know, TJ Maxx, all that. But there's stores at the mall that I couldn't go into because they didn't sell my size, all right? So I put myself to the test. I was like, James, all my jeans are too big. I need new jeans. Let's go to H&M. Okay. We get inside the store and I have an instant panic attack. Like I'm looking around and I'm thinking, where's Lane Bryant? I'm like thinking, where's Torrid? Like I don't belong in this place. And I swear to God, in my head, I said, I'm not going to be able to fit anything here. And James is like, get your ass over here. He's like, what size do you think you are? And I'm like, I think, and I actually whispered it because I felt if someone heard me say it, they'd be like, your fat ass does not wear that size. And this is a true story. Like I am freaking out on the inside. Y'all know I'm captain of the I don't need a man ship. Like I needed my husband that day. I was like, I need you. I'm losing my shit right now. He's like, okay. He goes, here's a size 6. Here's a size 10. And I'm like, I'm going to go in the dressing room. And I wish I could have taken him in the dressing room with me because I was losing my shit, okay? I fit into the size 6 and got a tear in my eye because I just felt like I'm not ready to not be, I don't think I will ever consider myself not being a member of the plus size club. I was there for so long. Mm-hmm. It's like when you from the hood and you get rich, but every Friday and Saturday you in the hood because that is where you feel like you're most comfortable at. You know what I mean? Even though you know my address is no longer over here next to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffle anymore. I have a house in Malibu, okay? And you go back home, huh?
You're very much like My Fair Lady. Like
I've never seen that movie.
Never?
No.
So it's they pick a lady. What's the
Audrey Hepburn?
Audrey Hepburn.
Okay.
Okay, here's a better one. What movie was it where they like took a really plain girl and turned her into prom queen?
There's a lot of movies like that.
That's you. You can't believe you're the prom queen now.
Yeah, I feel like it is true imposter syndrome. Like it just is. Like I was like, okay, I'm gonna get this pair of jeans. I got another pair of jeans, and then I saw these jeans I'd really been wanting, and I picked up a size that was clearly my size, and I was talking to James, talking myself out of getting the size that was right. He just took the pair of pants, put them on his arm, and said, is there anything else that you want? Like, and I'm like, nope, I got to get the fuck up out of here. Like, I was sweating underneath my hair extensions, like my armpit, that right armpit is starting to get funky. Like, I got to go. So we get the pants. We go right across over to Sephora. I'm happy. That because I was it's a makeup store. You can shop there at any size. You know, I went to Sephora. He probably regretted that I fucking went. It's like, oh, great. And it was perfectly fine, you know. And I got home and I instantly tried on the clothes because every time I try on clothes, I said, that's too small. Like, I don't know what it's called. I have talked about it in therapy, but I don't know. I don't know what it is. And I was just like, these are not going to fit. And they fit. You know what I mean? So it's just like it's almost like a guilt feeling in a way. Like I have moved on up, you know, and it's that weird, like, do I even deserve this? But then I know I've worked really hard to get here, but it's still like just that you're an imposter and someone's going to figure you out at any given point, and then you're going to go gain 300 pounds in a day. That's just, it's just how I feel. I thought I would share that with you guys. I don't know if some of you guys have felt that way. It is a very weird feeling. I am very grateful to be healthier, but it is still, my mind has not caught up with my body yet. And even though it's been, 4 years, and I'm still losing weight, my mind has not caught up with my body. So that's my spiel, as the Jews would say. Was that racist? I don't think that's racist. Is it racist?
A little bit.
Oh, I don't mean to be racist.
Okay.
Cameron Diaz said it in fucking Bad Teacher, and I say it all the time. I didn't know it was, oh my God, forgive me, please. Like, well, how do you say forgive me in Jewish?
I don't know.
If I knew how to say forgive me in Jewish, I would say it right now. But
Shalom.
Shalom. Okay. Now, this pissed me off so hard, okay? We just finished with The Real Housewives of Potomac, right? It was not one of their greatest seasons. You know, you guys, I am a big Giselle Bryant fan. She can do no wrong. However, Stacey really did carry this whole season on her back. Thank God. Now, we were introduced to a new housewife. Her name was Angel Massey, and she has to be one of the worst, one of the worst cast members of all time on The Housewives, okay? Right up there when they put Kim Fields on The Real Housewives of Atlanta, it's just like, who made that executive decision? Like, they need to be docked. This girl was horrible. She was boring. She did not fit in. She was snooty. She had a nose that was half fucking horse nose, half snout. She just fucking sucks so bad. She was just, ugh. So, of course, she's not coming back for a second season. I'm going to tell you the truth. If she were to come back for a second season, I really would have had to rethink if I could watch it. Because I could not stomach this wet towel being on my show, bringing it all the way down. It was like the Titanic Part 2. It was just, it never got better with her. You know how someone starts off, you're like, man, they suck. But as the episodes go on, you're like, oh, okay, okay.
I get it. They're quirky. They're funny. There's something.
Never. It just kept going down, 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 down. I'm like, man, this girl is a fucking soul sucker, and not in a good way. So I just thought today that she is getting her own show.
What?
Yeah. So is that all I have to do is be exceptionally ill-dressed and boring to get my own show? Do I just need to be less charming, less funny, and I'll get my own show? But then I just read a little bit further. I'm like, okay. So it's going to be on I think it's going to be like on an app. I had never in my life heard of this network or anything like that.
I'm looking it up right now.
Well, I'll tell you what. She did her own little commercial, because I ain't going to even call it a commercial. It was a commercial. And, yeah, it already sucks. Yeah. She told us a little bit about what we're going to experience. And I'm like, you can miss me with that bullshit. Guess what the first thing that she said they're going to be doing?
What's that?
Making flower crowns.
What?
So basically, I don't have anything to do today. I'm going to go to my niece's Mila's kindergarten class, do an arts and crafts hour, and we're going to make flower crowns. Because who the fuck doesn't know how to make a flower crown? And if you don't, all you have to do is get on TikTok, and I bet you there's a person that can teach you how to make a fucking flower crown. 3-year-olds can go outside and pick dandelions and tell their parents to tie them together, and you got a goddamn flower crown. That is what she wants to teach us. Okay, all right. Perhaps it gets a little bit better. I don't know. Guess what we're going to do next?
What's that?
We're going to make tea.
What?
I tell you what, when Mala gets home this afternoon, I'm going to say, Mala, you cannot use the stove, okay? But I want you to go make some hot tea. I will bet you $1 million that I don't have. She knows how to go get a goddamn teacup, fill it up with water, put it in the microwave and make it hot, wait till it cools off, get a fucking muffin pan holder thingy, grab it and put a tea bag in it. But no. We need Angel Massey to teach us how to do this. Are you kidding me right now? And let's top it off, because there was one more thing. She really thought she was going to get us with this one. We're going to learn how to make a wellness basket for our guest. Who doesn't know how to make a wellness basket? You put some fucking Epsom salt in there. You put some tea in there. You put some fucking, sugar rope thingies in there. Some fucking crackers. Maybe some honey. A towel or two. A loofah. Like, everyone knows how to make a goddamn wellness basket. I was like, she paid for this. This is a situation where I've got enough money. Clearly, I'm not entertaining enough on my own. I'm going to pay my way to not the top, because this is going to flop. Like, it was bad. It was just as bad. She did everything that Meghan Markle did on her show, but she's not Meghan Markle.
So it's on YouTube's Homeworthy channel is the channel, but yeah, it's the first episode is on YouTube. It looks like.
I'm like, this bitch, please stop playing in our faces, Angel. Just stop doing it and go do whatever you were doing before you got on and ruined one season of The Real Housewives of Potomac.
This is so funny. One of the comments I found says from a person named Titty Pendergrass.
Okay.
Says,
that's a nice play.
This is why she did the show, to gain some notoriety for what she loves. She ruined the show, but good for her.
Yeah, and she's going to ruin YouTube with this shit. Okay, so Cameron Diaz just announced that at age 53, that she married to one of those twin boys. What was the name of their group? Their last name is Madden. She's married to one brother. Nicole Richie's married to the other one. It's Good Charlotte. Is it Good Charlotte?
Oh, I think you're right.
I think it's them. They haven't put out nothing in a while.
Matt Balmer is her.
No, Cameron Diaz's husband is one of the Madden brothers.
I'll find it here.
Anyway, so she just announced that.
Benji Madden.
At age 53, they just had baby number 3. Now, I am 98.9% sure that they use a surrogate, but who the fuck wants to have a baby at 53? At 53, I hope to be rich, have gotten all the cosmetic procedures that I want, to be naked on somebody's balcony, getting fucked from the back. Okay, those are my goals for 53. If someone came and told me I was pregnant at 53, now look, I'm not going to throw myself down a staircase, but I surely will do a lot of entrapments right in front of the staircase to make sure that I fail. Like, good for you, congratulations, but of all the things at 53 that I want to do, taking care of a newborn is not one of them. And God, let me knock on wood.
I will say, your 53 goals just changed my 53 goals up a lot.
Who say you're going to be with me when I'm 53? See, you be thinking ahead a little bit too much.
Well, that was my first goal.
You need to live day by day.
You got to tell them what you said about.
Oh, God.
This is a great line and so brutal.
All right, so on Pink Shade, make sure you tune in. We just did the season finale of Ladies of London. So, of course, we had to wear fascinators. I wanted to try to channel Kimmy when she had on this badass black top hat with a black veil. So I got a black fascinator with a black veil. I pulled my hair back in a ponytail. I had on like a lace black top, black gloves or whatever. So I was kind of promoting the show, and I was like, we're so sad. And I also said, James, I'm practicing for when the day comes. So James like calls me, he goes, you can never, ever dress like that at a funeral because you looked way too good.
I said, you will bring the corpse back to life.
That is what he said. And then he said, you would make a beautiful widow. And I said, I know. And 6 months later, I would make a beautiful bride.
So fucking brutal. And you just saw my big smiley face just turn upside down immediately.
But all he could do was laugh because it's pretty fucking funny.
It's funny as shit, but goddamn.
I tell you what's not funny, and y'all can be mad at me. I cannot get into the new season of Mama June. I just can't.
I'm not mad at you.
I can't do it. And usually that's a show that James and he will hate watch it with me, but we just haven't even been able to do it. We just haven't. So anyway, Pumpkin has decided that she wants to be an OnlyFans. I hate to
model
use
is
the word
not the right word.
Exhibit.
Attraction?
Yeah.
Sideshow?
Yeah. So she claims she's making all this money on OnlyFans, which I would need to see the receipts for that, okay? Now it looks as though she and Janelle Evans, the team up. Janelle. I seen you and Keisha. Hi. You're both high. Yeah, her. Or maybe possibly doing some OnlyFans content together.
That is the most horrid thing I can think of.
That is just like boulevard of smelling like bacon and low self-esteem.
Oof.
Just that. I mean, this is just like horrible. Why?
Whore. She put the whore and horrible.
It puts the whore and horrible. Why? And here's the thing. I cannot even be mad at them. I can be. But there's going to be people who pay money to see this sideshow freak show. Because there is nothing sexy to me about Pumpkin. Because Pumpkin is shaped just like her mother, doughy, period, point blank. Janelle just doesn't have the greatest, she's not unattractive, but when I think about OnlyFans models, I think either you need to have like a really bad disfigurement, which just makes us say we can't look away, or you just got to be a smoke show or something like that.
Yeah, it's either, you're either hot enough to pay for or you're weird enough to pay for to look at. Like
and she's neither one of those things. Like she's somewhere in the middle, and I don't know what the middle is, but if by chance this does happen and one of you guys does pay your money to see it, send me a DM. Tell me what you saw.
Dude, it's hers is $3.50 for 31 days. I am almost going to subscribe.
Do not.
No.
We could do so much with that $3.50. Like
something so much better.
So much. So if any of you guys do, just DM me. Tell me what it was like. Tell me if it was scratch and sniff. Tell me what it smelled like. Because this is just pure craziness. Anyway, Producer James has a work meeting coming up, so we're going to end the show right there. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you're following us on Instagram, Facebook, and also on TikTok. You will more than likely see the exact same thing on all 3 platforms, but I need your support on all 3 platforms. And do not forget the Hello Skincare big sale that's going on right now. Talk to you guys later.
It's the Libra Lounge. The Libra Lounge. Ooh.